All right, guys, all praises to the Father, all praises. So I just wanted y'all to see this here. So now we're about to start the actual sewing part. So I just want to show y'all a trick. Y'all see this right here? I actually glue mine down first before I sew. And why? Because it keeps it nice and straight. But I'm going to try to show y'all something. You see that? This is how I do it. I lay it down. You see the seam right there? I run it right across the seam. And I glue it all the way down. Usually I let it sit for like 24 hours. That way I know it's not moving at all. And not only that, but it's also like an extra measure of security with it coming off. Of course, it's not going to come up with the thread and everything. But the reason why I glue it down so that it's not slipping and sliding all over the place. It makes it so much easier. It's a little bit more time consuming when you got to wait for the glue and stuff to dry, but it works. It works like a charm. And you're going to see, because when we run it through the sewing machine, the fringes are not going to move, which allows you to focus more on keeping the ribbon in place. So I'm gonna show y'all like the guideline right here for when I start to do this. So you see this right here? You see that first line? That's why I usually put the ribbon right there at that line and use that as a guideline as I'm going all the way through it. Can y'all see that? Let me take it down just a little bit more so y'all can see. It's that first guideline right there, not the second one, this one right here, that top one. And that's how I run the ribbon. And I like the style of showing a little bit of the fringes above. All right, so now let's go ahead and start sewing. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna try my best to get the best angle. And I just realized something too. The camera's kind of far away. Yeah, I'm gonna have to plug in my microphone. All right, hold on one sec. All right, guys, so I got the microphone plugged in right now. Now, the audio quality is probably not going to be good at all, okay? But this is the visual part anyway. All right, so let me come over. Okie dokes. All right, guys, so let's see. So now, for me, I'm going to have to try to maneuver this the best way that I possibly can. All right. So now, start the garment at the back of the shirt. Not the front, the back of the shirt. All right, so we're going to take it, we're going to lay it down, put it up under. All right. So now if y'all can see this here, you got to take it and lay it down. But first, you got to bring the ribbon in. Where the hell is my ribbon? What I do with it? I know I just had it. I can't stand when I do that. There it is. All right. So now with the ribbon, right? Do not cut the ribbon. Don't try to cut it. Don't do that. Leave it. Leave it on the roll. All right? Leave it on the roll. So y'all can see this here. So you see this little piece right here? This takes your foot. This is the foot of your sewing machine. This puts it up and down right here. Right now it's up so we can slide the garment in between it. And then when we're ready to start sewing, we put the foot all the way down. You see that comes all the way down and it locks it down. Okay, y'all see that? So you got to follow the line. See, if you can see right here, there's these guidelines and stuff like that. So when you first start out doing this, you can follow those lines. But for me, I don't have to follow it right now because I'm familiar. All right, but for you, use the lines. Use the lines. So we're going to take our ribbon and let's go ahead and position it. I like to place it behind here first. Let me stretch this garment out. All right. You get the ribbon again. Oh, that damn foot came off. Hold up. All right, there we go. All right, remember, start at the back of the shirt. And now what we're going to do, we're going to take it and lock this down. Like I said, I am not a master seamstress or nothing like that. I'm just showing y'all how I do it. All right, so don't be coming at me talking, you don't know what you're doing. You're right, I don't. And you ain't teach me, so shut your mouth. All right, and me, I'm a perfectionist, you know, so you got to forgive me. All right, so right here, we got to lock it in. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take it. We're going to add it like right there. Now, for me, when I sew, I like it right on the line. I like the needle to pass right on the line. If y'all can see, look, let me turn my dial. All right. Pull it back up. I want to get it on the line because I can see it right there. You take it and lower it, right? And you'll be able to see it. you'll be able to sit and play and maneuver it and manipulate it. But right now, what we want to do is lock it in. We want to lock it in. Let me get my pedal. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's lock it in. Boom, boom. You see that? You see 2 stitches just to lock it in. Now we're going to reverse it. So the reverse is on the front of your sewing machine. It's right under the dial, right above the LX3817. You're going to push that down. It's going to make it go backwards. Watch. Boom. You see that? Went backwards. So I'm going to let it go. Now we're going to go forward again. So it's locked in. So now, like I was telling y'all earlier, we can follow that guideline. You see where I have it at right here? All right. So start slow. When you're a beginner, start slow. Watch. I'm going to show you. Start slow. And it's all about how the pressure you put down on your pedal. You see that? And it's sewing in. Boom. And we're following that line right there. So I'm holding the ribbon right here. I'm not pulling it too hard, just to give it like a nice little snug and keep it right there on that horizon line. Y'all see that? I'm trying to go nice and slow for you guys so y'all can see. Trying to go slow so you can actually see it working in progress. You see that? Can y'all see? I'm trying to make sure. It's kind of difficult with me looking at this here, right? But as you're doing it, you're going to start to be able to feel. You'll be able to move the ribbon and stuff like that around and do everything that you need to do and try to keep that straight line. And it takes practice, guys, but I'm just trying to show you. I'm really hoping that I'm getting that camera angle to show you guys. And it's right there on the line. I'm keeping it right there on the line. I like my stuff to look nice and crispy. I don't like crazy looking fringes. Saying this for the father. This is for the way that we're supposed to dress. It's a part of our clothing hygiene. Can y'all still see this? All right. So we're going to continue. Like I said, you got it. I'm not sure if y'all want to sit and watch this whole thing or whatnot. It's kind of boring. But I think y'all got the idea. You see it? Right there. Yep. And we're going to just keep it there on that line. These particular fringes right here are really cool because it helps you out a lot. All right. Let's continue. All right, let me stop. I forgot I'm showing you guys. Let me go slow. Go nice and slow. Remember, guys, take your time with it, okay? Not a rush job. It takes practice. It takes practice, guys. Can y'all see that? You see I'm keeping it on the line right there? Just so you see it. Just so y'all can see. It's staying on the line. See? I'm telling you guys, not only is it easy, but it's fun. Like, for me, this is very therapeutic because I got to zone focus and pay attention. I love it. You know, when I don't want nothing in the world bothering me. I'll just come and I'll just start sewing. I'll just start sewing like this. And not only, I'm telling y'all, I never knew how to sew. I made ties and everything, man, all type of stuff. You be surprised the creativity that you have sitting in your dome when you unleash and release a talent. Use it. There's so many of our brothers and sisters right now in Israel. Y'all got all that talent, seamstress and everything like that. Y'all not using it. I'm telling you, watch. Gargon, he's going to make you pay for that. All y'all out there with all this talent and not using it. You see, I'm here struggling to do this thing, and y'all got the natural talent to do it and don't use it. It's a damn shame. All right, guys, we're coming to the end of this here. At least the top half. We're coming to the top half, all right? We're coming to the home stretch on the top. Can y'all hear me good? I hope y'all can. All right, so coming to the home stretch on the top. Y'all see this? All right. Boom. There it is. All right, you see right here, I'm going to take it and let me show y'all. I'm not sure if y'all can, hopefully y'all can see. Like I said right here, hopefully y'all can see. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it right past. You see that? And that way we're not wasting any ribbon. All right, you see, so we're going to continue on. And remember, it's overlapping. It's overlapping. You see how, here we are right here. So now this is what I do to make it look very neat. I take this and I fold it in and lay it across just like that. Take it and fold it, put it down, and then it's over it. So we have a nice crisp little seam. All right, there it is. And take it in. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go, baby. Take it in. Ah, there we go. Now you're gonna take it and reverse. Reverse it so we can lock it in. I like to lock this in very well. Reverse again. Lock it in again. Boom. Reverse. Lock. Reverse. That's just how I like to do it because I don't want nothing happening to it. All right. So now we're gonna take the needle, raise it up, lift up our foot. Up. Now it fell, but we gotta cut it. So you can either use a scissor or there is a little piece right here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's on the side. But I'm just gonna cut it with use a scissor and cut it. All right, so we're not worrying about the cleanup and all that stuff now. We do that later. So now we gotta do the bottom part. All right, so we're gonna take it, same process, same thing. Clean this up, move these strings and stuff out the way. All right, so now we're gonna start over here on the bottom half. Y'all see it? Same process, close the foot and keep it right there near the edge. That's why I like it because it's a nice clean cut all the way through. All right, let's go, baby. Boom. And now when you find that you do the bottom is much faster, and you can get a better control on it because the top one is already done. It's not moving. And so you have so much more liberty to move around and play on that edge. If you can see that right there, hitting everything right there at the edge, everything on the edge, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Hold on one sec. All right, we at the home stretch now. We are at the home stretch. All right, let's bring it in. We are close to the end. All right, let's do this. All right. There we go. Home stretch, baby. Don't you stop. Come on, keep on going. There we go. Yeah. Coming to the end of this bad boy right here. And I'm going to show y'all how to lock everything in. There we go, baby. Yep. Yeah. Boom. Right there. I give a little bit more. Now hit the reverse. Lock it in. Boom. All right, let me go forward a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna lock it in again. See, I like my stitches and stuff to be in there. All right, so boom. Again, like I said, I'm gonna cut it that time there on the thing so y'all can see that there's a blade up there. You see that? All right, so now we're gonna take all this. Well, before we do that, this is what I like to do. I like to add that extra lock-in stitch right there. So I go now vertically versus horizontally. All right, see this? So we're gonna lock it in right here. Boom, 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 boom. Back up with it. Boom, boom. Go forward with it again. Right there. Back up. Just to lock that stitch in. I usually do like 6 passes of it, so I know it's stitched in. All right. Then we take that and pull this off. And now clean this up. You see? Got all these strings and all that. So now this is where the manicuring part comes in. You just take all that, clean it all up. Clean it up. So now what we got? We got a fringe garment now. Yep. And guess what? I can't fit this. So this got to go to somebody. Who this going to? I got to send this to somebody. Who is it? All right, so here's what we're going to do. All right, let me show you. Can you see that? All right, so I can show everybody. If you can see them lines on there? Can y'all see it? Let me stop moving. See the lines? That's why I like mine nice and crispy on the edge right there. Nice and crispy. All right. What we got? All right, we get back in front of this mic. You see what we got? Got a Royal Family t-shirt right here now. So, we got to get this away. Again, the size is a medium. The size is a medium. So now I got to make this fair. What we're going to do, I want somebody to answer this question. You have to send this on Instagram, and you must be a subscriber to Instagram in order to win this. All right, so here it is. I need somebody to give me the precept to Joel chapter 2 and verse 27. I'm going to say it again. I need someone to give me the precept to Joel chapter 2 and verse 27. And you have to have the hashtag I obey. That's the hashtag I obey. And the shirt is yours. The first person, it's yours. I will send it right out to you. All praises to the Father. All praises to the Most High God of Israel family. But there it is. Y'all asked me to do it. I did it. And now no one has an excuse anymore about not wearing their fringes.